Hey, it's VGB and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In the last episode, we were doing the Fighters Guild. We're going to continue along in this episode. Let's get right into it. Let's take a look at what we're doing, shall we? Infiltration. Modern Orion would like me to join the Blackwood Company. I am to get to their headquarters in Leyawiin, infiltrate their ranks, and follow them on a mission to find out the secret of their effectiveness. Why do we have our hands out? I guess because I like to punch crabs and things of that nature in the face these days. Alright, let's go ahead and do it, shall we? Let us travel over to Leyawiin. I woke up this morning with a sore throat, folks, so I'm not sure exactly how that's going to affect recording. Usually when that happens, it's a sign that you might just have a cold. And I rarely get sick. If anything, it's like maybe once a year, if that. It's usually just, you know, some sort of cold type thing. I really hope that that's not the case because I absolutely hate being sick. We need a key for this, so let's wait until about noon. But yeah, if my voice sounds raspy at all, or if I'm doing some weird vocal things, most likely because of that. Just giving you all a heads up. Okay, I think we should be able to head in here in the daytime when they're open up for business. And we're looking for the man with the plan, who seems to be upstairs. Howdy.
What is it you want? Come for a job?
Maybe. I don't suppose y'all have enough jobs to go around, do you?
You wish to join the Blackwood Company, do you? I think I've heard of you, though. Fighters Guild, aren't you? Done many jobs for them recently. Yes. What makes you want to join us?
I just like the armor better, honestly. There's no jobs with the guild, none at all. Haven't done any.
No jobs? Ha! There is much work to be done here in Cyrodiil. The Blackwood Company is more than willing to do it. You don't look strong enough to me, though. A bit inexperienced, perhaps. Still, maybe we will find work for you. You may join, for now. Since you seem eager to get started, follow me to the training area. We've got the mission you might want a piece of.
Okay, well that sounds good to me. I need to feed my, 7 kids. It's, let me tell you, it's tough being a father. Ooh, yoink. And that was free, too. That wasn't even stealing, which is great. Gosh, I really want to finish off that Nirnroot quest, but we still need a decent amount. I don't even remember where all of my Nirnroot are. I need to go find them. They should all be in one spot if they are in Deep Score and Hollow, but they might be as well in my inventory, or maybe even some in the pirate ship Dunbarrow Cove. We're gonna have to check, although I think I did check recently and we still need about like 10 more or even 20 more. Was it 20 more? That sounds crazy. Can we jump through there? What do you think? That's a negative.
The 4 of you have a mission. The settlement of Water's Edge has contracted us to take care of some goblins in the area. Apparently, they've been giving the locals some trouble. Shouldn't be a problem for you 4, though. The 3 of you should be prepared by now. But as you see, we have a new recruit with us as well. I'll need a word with you, recruit. You'll need to be careful on this mission. Sometimes new recruits have complications. They are not used to our methods. Take this. It will increase your skills in battle. We use it often. It is a good thing.
Hist sap added. For those of you that know actually about the lore with the Elder Scrolls, you probably know what Hist is. A lot of you probably have no clue what Hist is. What is this?
This? Why, it is a gift from the swamps of Argonia. Sap of the Hist. A present from my homeland. The Hist are generous to us. So generous.
You smuggle Hist sap?
Don't be stupid. We have returned with the Hist itself. One beautiful Hist who gives her gifts to all the company. The clever mages made it possible. Magic and iron. But this is not the time to talk. You drink your gift and go with your new brothers.
Well, I mean, I've never really come into contact with Hist sap before. I think we have to drink that to progress the quest. The Blackwood Company has been hired by the Water's Edge settlement to take care of some goblins that have been raiding their town. First, though, we are all to drink a potion made from the sap of a Hist tree, which is also in the Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game, and also the Elder Scrolls Online. So you might have come into contact with the Hist tree before. Hist sap on self, and it's usually got, and as usual, it has that encumberment icon on it, which means that it's some random unique effect. I have ingested the Hist sap potion. I feel a strange feeling coming over me. Well, not much has changed. Whoa, we seemed kind of fast, but we're always kind of fast, so I'm not sure if that's pertinent or not. We've arrived at Water's Edge, which it seems has been overrun by goblins. I've been given the order to attack. Now, if you remember, we didn't actually go there. We kind of just blacked out, right? Or just appeared here.
Get moving! Kill the goblins! All of them!
Okay, well, let's kill the goblins. I mean, if anything, that's just going to help the town out, right? Even if the Blackwood Company is a little, you know, weird or ambiguous with their methods. Okay, a lot. I've gotten this question a lot. Why do I point at the ground and then shoot? It's because there is no sheath option in Oblivion. That's the only way to conserve the arrow. All right, we good? Or maybe there's some goblins that broke into the houses? Let's check if that's the case. Edward Retienne's house. We've got a couple of goblins here, but they're seemingly not very aggressive. Come on, at least make it, you know, worth my while. You're just gonna sit there and take it? Well, okay, we can make that happen. Man, they must have ingested some sort of goblin drug or something. They're just really not aggressive whatsoever. But at the end of the day, they are still goblins. So we need to eradicate them. You know how it goes. Bien Amelion's house. Wait, Bien Amelion? This goblin's not doing anything to... Wait a second. Isn't Bien Amelion from another quest? Oh, probably the fighters... Yeah, the Fighters Guild. Okay, another goblin inside. Maybe it's because they've broken in and maybe they've ingested some sort of human food or humanoid food. And it has pacified them, perhaps? Yet another goblin that's not doing anything. And yet another dead goblin. Okay, once again, we've been automatically transferred here. The goblins invading Water's Edge have been defeated. Yeah, I believe we dealt with Bien Amelion before, and it must have been a Fighters Guild quest.
How'd it go?
And we're back at Modron Orion's house.
Good. You're finally awake. I was beginning to get a bit concerned about you.
What happened?
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. You were found unconscious on the streets in Leowyn. Some of your guild brothers found you and brought you to me. Good to see some of them think like we do. Now, what happened out there?
Well, I ingested something called Hist sap.
They're using Hist sap? And they claim to have brought a tree into Cyrodiil? Amazing! I can't imagine what the sap might do to non-Argonians. I'm not surprised you were found the way you were. I imagine those men have built up a tolerance to the stuff. I'm concerned about Water's Edge. I want you to go back there. Make sure the company hasn't ousted the residents. Lay low.
Okay, but I mean, I didn't really see anybody there, Modron.
I'm worried about those people. The Blackwood Company can't be trusted with their lives and homes. Get there and look into it. Amazing. And insane. I'll look into it further.
Sounds good, pal.
I'll wait here.
Okay, Modron really likes me.
I want you to get back to Water's Edge.
Yeah, we've already talked about that.
I'll wait here.
Okay, stop talking to me. Let me do my job, Modron. All right, let's head back to Water's Edge. I don't know what Madra and Orion's freaking out about, though. I mean, there were goblins there. We've killed the goblins. They should be safe now. I'm assuming they just vacated the premises. I've awakened from my Hissap stupor at Madra and Orion's house. He worries that the company will have taken the settlement and moved the residents out. Why would they do that, though? Why would they move the residents out? To, like, sort of seize the area?
This can't be happening. This is horrible.
What happened here?
My poor Vienna. Poor, sweet Vienna. What monsters would do this? How can this have happened?
What happened here?
I wish I knew. They're all dead, all of them. Even my poor, sweet Vienna. You're the one who helped her, aren't you? You helped her pay my debt. I heard about you. She never hurt anyone. Who could have done this? What monster would do this? It wasn't the goblin. It had to have been bandits. But why? We have nothing. Please go. I must bury our dead.
Well, everybody's dead on the ground here. There's Vienna Amelian, who we did, in fact, help earlier on. Just gonna take her... You don't mind, do you? Nah, he doesn't mind. He's fine. We have Jolie Retienne, or Retienne, 57 gold. Marie Alouette and Edward Retienne. Take his gold. Also, the sheep are all dead. Well, what about the people inside? I mean, I guess this is them. What about the people inside? There's nobody here. Huh. I've returned to Water's Edge to a gruesome sight. Vienna Amelian's father stands over the corpses of his daughter and the rest of the settlement. There are corpses all around, not goblin corpses as it had appeared in my Hissap-clouded mind, but human corpses. The Blackwood Company and I slaughtered the entire population of Water's Edge. I must return to Orion immediately. So yeah, if you're not getting what happened here, the Hissap made us think that the people were the goblins, and when in fact they were just people trying to live their lives. And we slaughtered them. We straight up killed all of them. It's actually a really dark turn in an Oblivion quest, which I like. Remember the first time I did that, I was like, what? What have I done? Okay, I'm not seeing any Nern route, unfortunately. I think this guy's going to try to attack me, but you can't get to me. You can't even get to me. Are you just an unnamed bandit?
Oh!
Well, you got one hit on me. I mean, that's better than most, in all honesty. Good for you. Take these back, though. Thank you very much. Okay, you chill here. Actually, man, she could drag his body into the water. As I said, it's just too hard. Okay, let's head back to Coral and talk to Madra and Orion. And see what's what.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Am I? Am I handy with a blade? How would you be able to know that? I'm not twirling my blade around. Okay, Madra, still be up, please.
Well, what did you find at Water's Edge?
Death and destruction.
No, the entire town. I realize you must be disgusted with yourself. I'm sorry for that. It was the hissed sap, though, not you. We now know the threat this group poses, perhaps better than they themselves know it. We must take decisive action now. It is clear to me what must be done. The hissed tree must be destroyed. This tree is the source of our problems. It is an abomination of nature, and it must be destroyed. As long as the Blackwood Company has access to the sap, we are all in danger. I fear they no longer know what they do. You must find a way to destroy the hist, though I can imagine Reza Kar will have it well guarded. Expect an unfriendly welcome at their hall. He's a warrior, a battle-hardened mercenary who's spent time all over Tamriel. He'll keep his prize tree locked away. You'll need to find his key. I was in Cheydinhal last week, and I'm sure I saw... Finish it.
This might be the finale. If we can do this in a decent amount of time, this might be the Fighters Guild finale. I thought there were more quests. Okay, so we need to destroy the Hist tree. If we're going to finish the Fighters Guild in this episode, let's go ahead and get right on it, shall we? Looks like we're going to have a fight. I just thought there were more quests. When I was leading up to this, I kept saying, oh, well, it gets really interesting. Well, I suppose only the final 2 quests are actually interesting. If this is the last one, if I'm not forgetting another one. So here's the door to Blackwood Company Hall. We still need a key. Let's wait until noon again. It's surprising they didn't give me Blackwood Company armor. You would think that they would. But I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because it would just bog me down. I don't want that to happen. Okay, well, we're obviously going to start this one in sneak. And let's take a look at our weapon and see if it's out of charge. Man, look at that. We are full up on carry weight here. It is indeed out of charge, so let's go ahead and use all of our soul gems. I don't think we have too many, though. Okay, that's it. But it might be able to carry us. We also have 8 Varla stones, of course. Alright, inside we go. I think they're going to attack me on sight, which is kind of odd if you think about it.
You are no longer one of us. Fighters Guild spy. Traitor. Your life is forfeit.
Is it, though? Or is your life forfeit? Okay, it kind of sucks that we have no more carry weight, because obviously these guys are going to have a lot of interesting armor and weapons. We have Jafazir here. Claymore of Storms. There you go. Let's take our arrows back, though. And his key and 61 gold. And I see an invisible man here.
I fought mud crabs more.
Really? You fought a mud crab with a Daedric bow? An enchanted Daedric bow? And Daedric arrows? That's pretty cool. Geel. Okay, we have another dude with like 1,000,000 arrows here. Let's take his Daedric arrows. And I think we just won't take any otherwise. We have the Crystalline Cuirass here, which has Chameleon 30% on self. Weighs 15. Okay, we'll take that. Reflecting Helmet. We'll take that as well. Okay, and we're back to being quiet. Now, the question is... God, look how fast we move just when we're sneaking. It's insane. I think we need to find Razak here, whatever his name was. Door opened with Jedam Zay's room key. I don't think this is where we need to go, though, actually. It's going to tell me to go back through there, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, another Nirn route. Man, we should probably check every room if that's the case.
Watch out.
This is the guy we're looking for, I'm pretty sure. Okay, if you could come at me. Man, we straight up executed him. All right, let's kill this dude on the stairs. Oh, come on. Don't move at the last second. Rana. Okay, we have Jedam Z, the leader here. We'll take our arrow back. He's got a key and not much else. We've got Rana here. He doesn't have much either. Let's check every room in the Blackwood Company Hall. We have Rizakar's room. I don't think they're all going to have Nirn root.
Who's there?
Oh my god, the force at which he slams onto the ground is quite satisfying indeed. I've killed Rizikar. I should get the basement key from his corpse. Okay, and it looks like he does not have a Nirn root. I'm just surprised there were 2 in one area. Thank you. I've gotten the key to get into the basement where the Hist tree is located. And there's some stuff here. Very hard lock. But as usual, absolutely nothing of value inside. So disappointing. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Let's head to the basement. I don't even think there's any other room that we can check unless in there. Yeah, let's actually... I think everybody's dead in here, so I'm going to break stealth. Anything in here that we want? A new guild for fighters. Assuming that's in reference to the Blackwood Company. Nothing in the chests or anything. Okay, we didn't go in here. This is probably the basement. No, that's the training hall. We don't have a key for that, though, and I would imagine that we can't actually go in there even if we tried. Okay, let's go back into sneak, and here's the basement. Again, we're looking to destroy the Hist tree.
Showing your face. What?
The tree has become a perversion of nature. It is surrounded by alien machinery. If I am to destroy this monstrosity, I will need to find a way to destroy the machinery that surrounds it.
The last mistake.
But we have two dudes that are pretty much completely invisible. I hate it when you make me miss my arrows, pal. We have Sings Like Thunder. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And we have Hears Voices in the Air. And we have a ton of... We'll take one of the empty hiss bottles. Are there any filled hiss bottles? Everything's just empty. Okay, this is quite odd. This is kind of the only time you'll ever have to do this in an Oblivion quest. But what I believe we have to do, so we can interact with things... Gosh, this is loud. I think what we literally have to do is take one of these loose pipes and, like, drag it and put it into, like, here? I know it's something weird like that. Looks like it's not going to fit too well, but I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do. We have to hold it and interact with it? Oh, yeah, okay. That's right. You have to pick it up and then interact with it. Loose pipe removed. So this is so unique. Like, you never see this happen. In fact, while we're here... I've destroyed the machinery surrounding the hiss tree, and the tree was destroyed in the process. I should return to Orion. Such a weird thing. Like, the only time ever.
You've ruined everything. Why? Why? I had a job. I had a home. You've taken it all. I'll kill you for this.
Oh, Maglier, you're the little cherry on top. Thank you so much for coming back so I can put an end to you, too. Wow, you've got a nice chameleon effect there. Ah, poor little mag loser. Even in the end, couldn't stand much of a chance. Thanks for your gold. See you later. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, yeah, it's like the only time in Oblivion that you do something like that whatsoever, where you have to, you know, take something, put it in your inventory, then interact. I mean, I'm sure that's not, but like, it's the, you know, destroying the machinery like that, the only instance in the entire game.
Yes?
It's pretty cool because it's so, you know, so unlike anything else in the game. Okay, let's return to Modron. I think that's going to be it for the Fighters Guild, which, wow, I didn't expect to have the finale of this episode.
Well, have you done it? Have you destroyed that foul tree?
I have.
Well done. With that tree gone, the Blackwood Company is just another band of mercenaries. Cyrodiil is a safer place for what you've done. I want you to take this. May it serve you well. Now, you should tell Velena Daunton what has happened. Perhaps she will understand what it is we have done. I believe our work is now finished. You are a fine soldier, my friend. You've made me proud.
Helm of Orion Bearclaw, which is what he just gave us.
It belonged to an ancestor, Orain Bearclaw, but was lost for centuries. It was found only when Malakath wrongly believed my family line ended. It was returned to me by a stranger from my homeland, Morrowind. Wear it proudly. Perhaps you can help restore the glory of my family's name.
That must be a reference to Morrowind, the game. It was returned to me by a stranger? Wow, yeah. I think I've heard that before.
Tell her right away.
I think there is a quest involving Modron in the in Morrowind. Okay, let's take a look at the bear helm that he just gave us. Helm of Orion Bearclaw. Fortify agility 10 points on self. Fortify endurance 10 points on self. And that's what it looks like. Never wear it because it just looks incredibly ugly to me. And I think it is the skull of what, a Landray or a Landro or Dreg or whatever the hell it's called. I'm not sure what that is. Or is it a troll skull? No, it's not a troll skull, right? Because it would have like a third eye. I'm not exactly sure. But let's re-equip our... Is it the Morong Tong hood? Oh, no, it's the Black Hand hood, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, now let's go and report to Vanilla Daunton. I know that's not her name. That's what I'm gonna call her. Gosh darn it. Just blew that guard's mind. Your mom! Okay, Fighters Guild should be right around the corner here. And let's hope that she sees reason. We just basically saved the guild here.
What is it you want? You were told to stay out of my sight. I'll assume you're here to tender a resignation.
Absolutely not.
You've done what? I had no idea it had gotten so bad. How is it you accomplished all of this?
We can say I did it on my own, or we worked with Modern Orion. Oh god, I've never even said we've done it on my own because I've never even remotely played a jerk character in Oblivion. What would Dar'Vesh actually say? He is extremely greedy. As much as it pains me, I did it on my own.
You would violate a direct order? I should expel you now. But this does not all fall on your shoulders. Much of the fault is mine. I love this guild and all its members, perhaps to a fault. My concern for them has made me blind to what's been happening around me. Now we must speak about what you've done and how it will affect any further advancement in the guild. Because of your actions, I am hereby stripping you of your rank of champion. You were reckless, foolhardy, and dangerous to yourself and the guild.
Oh, but you're gonna Dumbledore me, aren't you?
They were also brave and necessary. Because of this, I am hereby naming you Master of the Fighters Guild, effective immediately. The guild has passed me by. You are its future. Take your responsibilities seriously. I wish you luck. You still have many duties to perform.
And what duties are those?
Your first duty should be to name your second in command. I can think of no one better for this job than Modern Orion. Should he accept the position, you would be well served. Rely on his wisdom and experience more than I did, my friend. Good luck.
And I think that is really it. Other than talking to Modron. Bye. So we talked to Vilena. She doesn't have anything left to say. We are the master of the Fighters Guild right now. There's a porter. Do we still have a quest? I think we do still have a quest. We need to go talk to Modron. So let us go ahead and do that. Man, my throat is killing me. But we're the Fighters Guild master. Just that simple. It honestly doesn't make much sense for this one. Why would she make us the fight? Why not Modron? Modron seems like much more of a better choice to me personally.
Did you speak with Vilena? How did she react? Ha! Made you guildmaster? Amazing! You earned it, though you'll likely muck it all up. So, what are you going to do with your newfound rank?
Make you my second in command.
Me? Ah, I was just getting used to being retired. You can see how good my painting is getting. I'm an old man. I've done my time. Then again, someone has to keep you in line. Make sure you don't bring the guild down around our ears. I'll do it, Guildmaster. Just come to me when you want to assign duties to the guild. I'll make sure they get done. Well, you're in charge. You won't be doing the contracts, but the master is always paid a percentage of the guild's monthly take. Check with me monthly to give orders for the month. I'll make it happen. If I don't hear from you, I'll follow the previous month's orders. You can find your monthly stipend in the master's chest upstairs, along with anything we find that you might find useful. Here's the key. So, what are your first orders, Guildmaster?
Let's see. Focus on recruitment, focus on getting contracts, focus on both equally. I think I usually go with both equally. I actually don't know what changes if you do these different ones. Maybe if you do contracts, you get more like enchanted items or something. And if you do recruitment, you get more gold. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll say focus on both equally.
That's fine. We'll still get some solid revenue and pick up some new recruits along the way. Not a bad strategy.
Oh, that probably means...
More revenue means more gold in all our pockets. More men means that we're likely to have more spare equipment around here.
Okay, it sounds like I was right.
I've got my orders for now. Check back in a month or so, and we can talk about what to do next.
Okay, and that's pretty much it for the Fighters Guild.
Farewell.
Although, before we leave, we of course have to check Modron's beautiful painting here of the torture scene from... Let's get a nice little shot. The torture scene when we were torturing the Argonian. And that should be him, because he's purple, not us. Okay, and there's one last thing to do for the Fighters Guild, and I think that's really it. I don't remember exactly how the other guilds end, but, yeah, the Fighters Guild has to be pretty much the most nonchalant way of ending. You don't even really do anything. You just come back, like, once a month to take something from a chest, and that's it. At least with the Dark Brotherhood, you have to go to the statue. And then the Mages Guild, I don't remember exactly everything that you get. I know you get the... Is this the Fighters Guild? Oh, wow. I know you get the chest and everything. But yeah, the Fighters Guild is pretty...
Honor the guild, friend.
Pretty simplistic. We have the Guildmaster's chest here, which has nothing, but in a month we can come back and check. And I think that's literally it. I don't think there's anything even else that we can do other than changing Modron's
You
orders.
saved the church from that...
Valena doesn't have anything else to say. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Fighters Guild in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Gotta say, definitely the weakest guild in my opinion out of all of them. It doesn't even get interesting whatsoever until you really deal with the Blackwood Company. And I always remembered it as you do a lot of quests involving the Blackwood Company, but not this time. There was only really 2 at the very end. So, definitely the weakest link in my opinion, but, you know, still fun. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the Fighters Guild. Thank you so much for watching this series, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me again. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching this video. If you click my head, you will subscribe to this channel, and to the right of that is a link to some merch. It'll support me and you'll get some cool stuff. And then over to the far right are some more videos that you guys can watch. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.